This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Rule. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping the news tonight, the search is on for a woman feared missing for a week. Residents joined a police search team this morning as they combed the West End community looking for information on the missing woman. Megan Shepard has the latest.
Police on Grand Bahama canvassing bushes in West End early Monday morning as the search continues for 48-year-old Melissa Wilchcomb. Wilchcomb was last seen by family members on Monday of last week. Superintendent of Police for West End, Sean Smith, says a report on her disappearance was filed with police on Friday, October 24th.
As a result of that report, officers from the West End Division, along with officers from the Central Detective Unit, would have commenced an investigation, conducting inquiries in this area, and also commencing a search for Ms. Wilchcomb. However, thus far, our efforts have been unsuccessful, and as a result of that, today we have extended our search and beefed up our efforts. We've brought in additional police officers from Freeport area, along with our police recruits, to assist us in the search for Ms. Wilchcomb.
Stepmother Joy Wilchcomb also out in the streets with family members searching for Melissa. She says they will continue until she is found.
The boyfriend claimed that she left to go and get some money from my social service. I spoke to social service and they claim she never reached. The clinic being there and the clinic ladies, they were there looking for her. They never found her at all. On Friday, the boyfriend came there on 2 occasions, said he looking for her. So my stepson, he said that she by you. So he said, no, she ain't by me. He ain't see her for days. So then we got serious and we went to the police station.
Now Joy is appealing to anyone with information to immediately come forward, as Melissa is on medication that must be administered daily. Brother Clarence Wilchcomb is also appealing to the community.
Saying her, she do not catch ride with nobody unless she know them. The bus driver claimed she never was on the bus. So we don't know where she could have been from Monday, Tuesday, up to now. She is a dire ward patient. She need her medication. If anybody is holding her or anybody know her whereabouts, please let us know or call me on my phone at 441-8171.
The last I seen my sister was Monday, October 20th. She came, stopped by me, said she going to go to get her medication from the doctor clinic. She never came back. I just hope you find her soon, please, okay?
Now police are asking anyone with information that can help locate 48-year-old Melissa Wilchcomb to contact West End Police at 346-6919, 346-6444, or 911 or 919. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Megan Shepard.
Thanks, Megan. Well, Grand Bahama's Ebola Task Force team spent many hours yesterday touring the main ports of entry in the Freeport area. They were joined by the Minister for Grand Bahama and representatives of the Pan American Health Organization and the World Health Organization. It is the kind of collaborative effort that is needed to ensure that this island is fully prepared in the event we are faced with Ebola.
We have the necessary protocols in place. Some are still being developed, but we are very confident that we are able to handle any circumstances as it relates to Ebola or any other major infectious disease that would come to the island of Grand Bahama.
During a tour, officials of PAHO and the WHO visited the industrial sector, mainly the Freeport container port, the airport, and the local hospital.
I think that the flexibility demonstrated by the authorities of Bahama, of the country, in addressing and sort of making the best out of these unfortunate circumstances is really commendable.
What is really important is that we are prepared and aware and use the facts in order to prepare ourselves for an eventual case. And that's where the focus is in Grand Bahama. I really congratulate the minister and the team for taking the measures where they are necessary.
Dr. Paul Ward is serving as a member of the local Ebola task force team, which is led by Dr. Frank Bartlett. During the tour of the Rand Memorial Hospital, PAHO and WHO reps were also shown isolation areas for possible Ebola patients where they will enter and exit the building, as well as a quarantined area for persons with the disease.
We were able to look at our inpatient services in the hospital, but we were also able to look at our ports. We reviewed our processes and protocols for our port health. We were able to also look at not just our seaports, but our airport, and we have learned a lot.
Managing Director for the Public Hospitals Authority, Herbert Brown, says the protocols implemented on Grand Bahama Island is leading the way for the rest of the country.
This could be a model for us as we move forward. And so again, I want to really thank our team in Grand Bahama for their hard work. And clearly, they are leading the way.
The Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce putting on its Business Excellence Awards on Saturday night, recognizing business leaders who continue to contribute to the growth of the Grand Bahama economy. Now, Peter Taylor, owner of Express Food Mart, won the Business Person of the Year award. The Developing Entrepreneur Award went to Tim and Rebecca Tibbetts, owners of the Flying Fish Restaurant. The Grand Bahama Shipyard is the Big Company of the Year award. Town and Country received the Small Company of the Year award. Karen Clark received the Philanthropic Business Person Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award went to Peter Cole. The Business Excellence Award was held at the Regency Theater on Saturday night. Stay with us, there's more news right after this.
Bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Well, we are bringing you a glimpse of the island of Abaco this week. As we take the news on the road, tonight we take a look at Abaco's tourism industry and the role of one of its leading hotel properties on that northern island. Joan Davis-Roll takes a look.
Its opulence is like the Abaco Ocean, as it mirrors its seamless beauty. A beachfront resort property that not only has first-class amenities, but its customer service is also second to none.
Abaco Beach Resort is a hotel with a great component of a marina that brings in a lot of boaters here to the island of Abaco. We play host to some of the largest tournaments here in the Bahamas. So we get to see a lot of the boating public here in our resort. So there's great boating, great fishing, great beaching, island hopping, and Abaco Beach Resort is sort of smack dab in the middle where you can do all of that in a short time.
A leading executive at this premier property is Kevin Thomas. Thomas's career in the hospitality industry spans 30 years. She has no doubt experienced the boom and bust of the tourism sector, a sector she says continues to evolve.
I'm the rooms division director, so I'm responsible for the rooms, the front desk, the concierge, the bellman, and so I'm the one that's going to make sure you get checked in efficiently when you get to your room, that everything is nice. The bellman that takes you there, and then we're also responsible to try to make sure that the guest is comfortable, find things to do. If you feel like you don't have anything to do, we're here to tell you what there is to do here, guide you, and to help you to get there.
Owned by Bahamians, the Abaco Beach Resort is on the threshold of an expansion project, a venture that is expected to catapult the resort to the next level.
But yes, they do have plans for expansion, and you can see it started already. But we haven't gotten to the point where we are there where you can actually see everything that's happening as yet. But yes, there are big plans for that.
She had this advice for those privileged to work in the hospitality industry.
The Bahamians need to give the best service. People want to feel wanted and appreciated. In my whole life of being in the business here, once you make people feel wanted and appreciated, they sometimes they'll look past some faults, and because they know I'm going to go to a place where they really do care about me. and I know that they're going to do their very best to make sure that I have a good vacation. And that's all. And if you give them that feeling, they'll continue to come back.
And now our Joan Davis Roll joins us live tonight from the Great Abaco Beach Hotel. Joan, tell us what's happening down there.
Thank you very much, Ashina. And you're right, we're coming to you live from the beautiful, luxurious Abaco Beach Resort in Marsh Harbor, Abaco. And here with me is one of the leading executives of the Abaco Beach Resort, Christy Wong. Welcome, Christy.
Thank you, Joan.
Obviously a very exciting time for the resort, and you wear many hats. Tell us a bit about what you do here.
Well, Joan, here at the resort, I manage a couple of departments, reservations, sales and catering, as well as real estate sales.
Oh, real estate. Now, I know that's a big market nowadays, especially for the Abaco second home owners. Tell me a bit about that area.
Well, Joan, here at the Abaco Beach Resort, we offer an opportunity for luxurious second home ownership known as residences. We are located 165 miles off the coast of Florida, and our units are 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom lofts ranging from 1,800 to 3,500 square feet. Once you step inside there, you will definitely realize why we say it's luxury, with porcelain tile floors, warm mahogany accents, top-of-the-line GE appliances, and once you step outside, all the units have a veranda that overlooks the Sea of Abaco, and in the far distance, the Albuquerque Lighthouse.
Well, what can you tell us now? You mentioned luxury, and there's a high price sometimes, and we pay for luxury. So tell me about how pricey these residents are.
Well, right now, they range from 1.2 million to the low 2 million mark. So they're very affordable. Given the market right now, it is definitely affordable. We have one unit, I should say one building right now that is a part of the Phase 1. It was completed back in 2008. As a part of the master plan, we have a total of 8 buildings, and second phase should be coming in the very near future.
Now, second homeowners, I understand, is a very big market here in Abaco. Tell me a bit about that.
It is. Well, especially in Abaco, I think it's a very unique island. We have the mainland, but we also have the surrounding keys.
Certainly.
And I think a lot of people really love that, because if they make the mainland their home base, then they can always venture out to the outer keys. And living in the Abacos, I think you definitely need a boat.
Oh, wow. And obviously the boating market is a key market too. You have large yachts coming in here from time to time as well.
We do. We certainly do. Our marina is one of the largest in the Bahamas, with 198 slips, full service marina. And I would say that we have a lot of the fishing tournaments, mostly here at the resort, starting from about April to about July.
Now, when you talk about the real estate side of business, how has that market been? Obviously, we're experiencing a fluctuation in the economy. Has that impacted what you do here?
Well, it certainly has, which is why we haven't moved ahead with our second phases yet.
Okay.
But I will say that our most recent sale was within the last year.
Wow.
So that is definitely an upside to, what's going on here in the Abacos.
I'm just going to pull your leg a bit. How much was that last sale that is here?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to say.
Oh, wow. Gee, well, we thought we had you there. But thank you so much. It's so good. And I'm so privileged to say that I'm staying here at this luxurious Abaco Beach Resort. And with you, Christy, it's been such a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you, Joan. And it's certainly a pleasure for you guys to be here with us as well.
Thank you so much. And that's it from Abaco Beach. Back to you, Shashina.
Thank you so much, Joan. And of course, you can join Joan tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and every morning this week for a special program on all the highlights on Abaco this week. And that's going to take us to sports. Stay with us. Ricardo Liborn is up next when we come back.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Secor Island Lines LLC, located Public Dock, Marsh Harbor, Abaco. Phone 367-4262. They are timely, professional, and dependable.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sports Over Ricardo Live. But tonight, dedicating sports to Brandon McCartney and Dion McKinney. They're in that 2014 Confirmation Classic, Christ the King. And kids, we expect a whole lot from you. Well, the Domino's Pizza Coca-Cola Powerade Tip-Off Basketball Classic at the Jack Hayward Gym Simply's high-flying action example. Falcons and Stingers. Let's see why. The Tabernacle Falcons and Sunland Stingers on court in a doozy of a game on both ends of the floor. The Falcons' game plan was to pressure the basketball. The Stingers wanted control of the court and the clock. Here comes the Stingers in traffic and taking the rock to the hoop. This one was also very physical, Sunland ball and a control foul. Tabernacle ball on the baseline move, but watch the good passing in traffic. Now that's called team basketball. Sunland ball, watch the Falcons pressure to force the turnover. Here comes some good spacing. The passing by Tabby, it's called Basketball 101. Sunland ball on the inbound. Now watch the official in the background. Man down on the play. Larry's a tough cookie, and he sucked it up and got right back up with a smile. A full house at the St. George's Gym for this one. 36-30, Tabernacle is up. Coach Norris Bain being Coach Norris Bain. Sunland basketball, good spacing on the floor, and the end result, the Monster Jam. The Stingers fans just love it and the celebration. Sunland coach Jay Philippe also likes what's happening on court. The Falcons of Tabernacle then took the game in hand, the momentum and the ball bouncing in their favor. The Sunland Stingers game plan, a pretty good one. Take the action right to the Falcons and some positive results. The Tabernacle Falcons held on for the 58-50 win. And get this could very well be a possible rematch in the finals. And this year's Tip-Off Classic, as you know, at the Jack Hayward Gym is a pretty good one. Igmarog Blue Jays and the Grand Bomb Academy Flames defeated them 54-27. And also the Bay Mares Warriors and St. Paul Saints went at it, and the Warriors won this thing 35-16. The coaches are very pleased with the performances of their athletes so far in the tournament. And the most part, they're simply just having some fun.
Always remind our boys of that we should have fun. It's not about winning all the time. Certainly everybody wants to win. But this is always a teaching thing for me, as far as I'm concerned.
I like the attitude of our guys. I like the attitude of our players. And I like the discipline. It's good. And they're working hard to be better. And I like that.
GBSSAA President Kenton Rose says it's been a very successful tournament, and the big man on the court is the sixth man on the court.
It plays a very important part. When you have that support behind you, when you feel tired in the game, sometimes that gives you the extra push to get through. So, crowd support is very important. We call it home field advantage.
And also, let me tell you that Jack Hayward Wildcats Tabernacle playing right now in the semifinals, and then St. George's and Sunland will play the feature. The winners will play tomorrow, and they'll play in the championship. And I got to say to the folks over there at Church Ascension, you guys were right. I ain't going to say no more. It was great on Saturday. That's a look at sports.